So the question is, can Tesla 100x in these next 5 to 10 years? Well, Tesla is a long-term play and it's just starting its journey. Now, Tesla is revolutionizing the auto industry, not just the EV industry. There are many reasons why Tesla might possibly have reached uncharted territory. Many analysts believe Tesla to be the best investment for the future, better than Nvidia. And there are 100 million cars sold globally, and if Tesla has 60% of this market, it will become the fastest growing company. The Model Y already has been the best-selling car 2 years in a row. Now, the Tesla story has just started. So far, we can admit that the company has the best battery technology, the best software, and the most recorded mileage, more than any other EV maker. Now, leveraging big data with AI to make this happen. According to Elon Musk, an autonomous car is 5 times more usable than a regular car in customer transportation, as in Uber or taxis. A typical car is being used 15 hours per week, while an autonomous car can do up to 60 hours per week, making it 5 times more usable. So welcome back to my channel, where I give you the latest Tesla news. Tesla is one of the most valuable automotive brands in the world. The company established in 2003. Tesla cars are collecting data constantly, interpret images from sensors and cameras, using the information to make decisions about what to do next, using AI to get feedback and understanding the conditions of the road, obstacles, and to maneuver through heavy traffic, recognizing pedestrians, cyclists, or even construction or road damages. Now, that's pretty smart about a Tesla. Tesla's AI is communicating, so if a vehicle has been driven during a certain road issue, a different vehicle will get the input to adjust according to conditions. Amazing, if you ask me. So Tesla cars are also very aesthetic, easy to the eye. Once Tesla achieves full self-driving, there will be nothing holding this company back. Of course, there are many hurdles before this might happen, as we are seeing right now. The software the company uses is getting better with every release. Also, Tesla's supercharging network is the fastest way to charge a vehicle. Tesla stands tall as the top automaker and top seller of the EV market, boasting impressive sales and revenue growth. The company is planning on several new locations for the Gigafactories, including Mexico and Malaysia. I'm guessing here, but I believe the Cybertruck to be Tesla's next catalyst. After that, surely FSD. Many high-end investment firms counting on these two catalysts.
So we took Dan O'Dowd for a ride on Full Self-Driving in Santa Barbara last week, and we drove for like an hour all through Santa Barbara without any disengagements through the entire ride. It was really one of the best Full Self-Driving drives we've ever had, and we'll be releasing our video this week, so you'll be able to see in real life like what really happened the entire drive, not just the end when I was trying to take Dan home. So after an hour of dealing with this guy and not having any disengagements, I was like, I'm just going to take you home because like I don't think there's much else to do.
So, of course, we have to mention a lower cost EV that will make it accessible for everyone to own an electric car. Now, Tesla is aiming to ramp up 20 million cars per year in production by 2030. And the way the company is growing, it might happen even sooner. And the compelling design of the new Cybertruck is a new and exciting design that has not been in existence. Tesla has developed new ways to production and features. Now, of course, there's going to be several remakes of the old designs, like the Model S and the Model Y and X and the Model 3. And at the same time, Tesla is working on their Tesla Bot and supercomputer Dojo. Tesla keeps pushing the boundaries of innovation. Now, if you are a Tesla investor, you know how very volatile the stock is. It takes nerves of steel, patience, as well as time to hold this investment for the next 5 to 10 years. One of the reasons for the stock volatility is simple macroeconomic influences. Now, the recent change of the Twitter name, for instance, might have nothing to do with Tesla as a company. However, some investors might applying this to Tesla simply because Elon Musk being the CEO of both Tesla and Twitter. The only way to look at the whole picture is to ignore the noise and keep investing whenever the stock reaches a level for entry. Now, investors might use the RSI, the MACD, or other indicators like moving averages. Tesla has increased revenue by 47% in a slow economy where many are in a negative. Now, Tesla has started to fight the supply chain issues by creating their own chips as well as getting into the lithium mining. Now, Tesla has started to expand their factories, which makes the company grow in a very fast pace.
Weakness in production in Q3 because of the factory upgrades. Obviously, they're really trying to shift production lines and upgrade production output ability, upgrade the total capacity for output. But do you think that puts at risk any the 1.8 million that they're looking at shipping out for the full year? Because Elon, at the end of the call, he was a little bit reticent. He seemed a little bit angry at giving some specific details. Do you think that's at risk in your view?
Well, I think that the push on the short term of a few cars here or there, now that they're making millions of cars and their revenues a bit on $100 billion run rate, it gets a little nitpicky. So I get that. I think for some of us, I really thought they would push production, but now because they do have some level of supply and demand balance, there isn't a huge reason for them to really try to push production if they can improve quality of the process, improve margins in the process longer term. And Tesla's constantly improving, and so whatever they're going to do to stop production will have an ultimate long-term benefit for the production line. So I have a lot of faith this will actually be good, and we're long-term investors in Tesla, and I say this all the time. You can't buy Tesla stock and want to make a ton of money next year. You have to look at over the next 5 years. They're a hugely consequential company doing amazing things, and it'll be a fun ride, I can tell you that.
So now what else happened last week? On Monday, just to give you a little short view of the news, Tesla said to cut prices on the Model 3 and Model Y in Japan and Hong Kong. Also, ExxonMobil is in discussion with Tesla, Ford, and VW about providing lithium. Now, also on Monday, Uber is going to purchase 100 Tesla Model Ys for the Japan market. On Tuesday, the news said the Cybertruck could weigh less than the Rivian R1T and the GM Hummer EV. Now, according to experts Sandy Monroe and Corey Stoiben, they speculated the Cybertruck could be closer to 4 tons. It might not weigh less than 6,000 pounds or 3 tons due to tax purposes. Also on Tuesday, Tesla seeks $100 million to build a semi-truck route from Texas to California. And the US opens probe on 280,000 new Tesla vehicles over loss of steering wheel control, power steering on Model 3 and Model Y. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, its Office of Defects Investigation is opening a preliminary evaluation of 280,000 vehicles after receiving 12 complaints alleging loss of steering wheel control and power steering. And on Wednesday, Future Fund's Gary Black said Tesla should not cut prices more than it already did. Gary Black said it is much better to pursue the next generation $25,000 vehicle to expand total addressable market than randomly cut prices to drive short-term volume. Tesla shares have been trading lower amid weakness in growth stocks after Fitch downgraded its ratings for the US Treasury, which has negative impact risk sentiment. So I hope you like this video, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.